The views and opinions on Pain Train Pipebomb are of the cast and crew only. Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer and listener discretion is advised. Pain Train Pipebomb Productions presents Pain Train Pipebomb, starring Melissa Mitro, Meice Gonzales, and Ricky Litwinkowich. You can find us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Give Us a Shot Network, IPMNation.com, YouTube, Instagram, and Sound Machine FM. Need merch? Go to shop.spreadshirt.paintrainpipebomb.com or paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com. This show is produced and edited by Ricky Litwinkowich and Chris Rex. Recorded and produced in Brooklyn, New York, Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania, and Mesa, Arizona. Well. We're back. It's fucking raining and storming and disgusting here in New York, and this is why we are late. Welcome to Pain Train Pipebomb.
I'll take some of that responsibility today.
No, it's still shitty.
No, it was me too. There was like a monsoon. I said to him, I was like, this thunder and lightning and shit, don't come pick me up right away.
You know, I saw the funniest TikTok the other day. It was a girl, and she says, hey, I'm thunder, you're lightning. And he's like, why can't it be the other way around? Why can't I be thunder and you be lightning? And she goes, because she goes, you always come first. Thunder comes first before the lightning.
Oh, Jesus.
That was absolutely, positively horrible.
It really was. Steven said, Meice.
I was laughing so hard.
Steven said, Meice, don't message me. Don't message the show to me. I'm here already. Take Steven off your list. You know what? He's going to miss it when you don't message him to tell him that the show is on.
You know, the scary thing is I wanted to put the soundboard up, but I can't do it.
Why?
Because the Adobe program is not there for me to play the soundboard.
I just sent it to him.
You're welcome, Steve. You're welcome, Steve.
We just want to make sure you're here, Steve. I mean, you should be grateful that I'm inviting you to come and watch. It's like personal invitation.
Listen, by the end of Easter vacation, Mr. Stephen Waldman will be a working man again.
I know. Well, Steve gets the same vacation as May. I can't even speak today.
He's actually not on vacation. He's actually training during the vacation.
Are you really? Because school vacation started today for me. 2:40, I was out. That was it. I don't go back now till the 25th. So I got 10 days to myself.
Well, it's technically not to yourself. I mean, you're going to be probably home with Ange and me, annoying you for 10 days.
You don't live with me.
If you have me sleep over, then I would be living with you.
You don't live with me. So therefore, I could still just mute the phone.
I will show up to you.
That's right. I did it anyways.
He goes the 25th till the 29th. But still, after Easter vacation, he will be training.
So the week we go back. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So do you know what today is?
Thursday?
Okay, so you know how March 14th every year is steak and blowjob day for guys, right?
What?
Oh God, Meice, did you not know this? There's a holiday called Steak and Blowjob Day for guys. And it's every year on March 14th. I can't talk today. I feel like I have marbles in my mouth. So, either way. So, March 14th every year is Steak and Blowjob Day. Today, April 14th, is for us girls. It's Cake and Cunnilingus Day. I want to know why I'm not celebrating this fucking holiday.
I know why I'm not celebrating. I'm single. I ain't got no bunny.
I want to know why I'm not celebrating this
Ricky.
holiday.
Can you tell my sister why you don't have cake and Connie? What did you do? Did you pass off your speech impediment to me?
Now it's a speech impediment?
I want to know why.
I'm telling you today, I don't know what it is. I can't get the words out at all. Oh,
you know what 88 is? It's where you get 8 twice.
Holy crap.
She's like, holy crap.
I do. I feel like I can't speak today. I don't know what's going on.
I know. You're trying to pass that shit on to me because I couldn't say Connie.
She still can't say it. She still can't say it. I don't know. It came up on Facebook and I was like, why did no one tell me about this? Why did no one say anything?
As a fat kid, I will take just the cake.
I bake for a living, Meice. I will provide my own cake just to get the other half.
Get it, dog, get it.
I will provide my own cake. Just show up. That's all I'm saying.
That's fucking funny.
Well, she'll be arriving in June, isn't she?
Aren't
you arriving in June?
Meice?
What?
I just asked you a goddamn question.
We were speaking to you.
What?
I said, aren't you arriving this June?
I'm trying. As soon as I get my taxes cleared up and I know I'm getting back some money, that's the contingency of whether I'm coming or not.
Arriving.
I'm coming, bro. I'm coming.
There's a lot of come from Arizona to New York,
Hey, I'll take what I can get at this point.
Listen, if she's got to show up to New York just to come, hey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just putting it out there.
You know, we're missing a lot of people.
I mean,
start messaging
listen, we are on an hour late than we normally are.
Yeah, we're now in prime time, people.
We are
currently on fucking 6 fucking platforms right now.
Listen to me.
Somebody should be out there.
We are against the Yankee game.
Fuck the Yankees. The Yankees suck.
You know, they were in rain delay until about, 25 minutes ago.
Should have built a dome over this thing.
You're killing me.
Is Janet here yet?
I messaged Mark with the show. He goes, we shot that fucker. Get the fuck on here, damn it.
You know, it's funny because he always tells me what he's going to name the show. And we don't have a fucking single thing about a bunny to talk about.
About a bunny?
About a bunny.
You know, bunnies fuck a lot, right?
That's why they're called jackrabbits.
That's fucking funny.
Somebody's gonna handle it because Janet's not here.
Where is Janet?
What's up, Texas?
Who's here? Who's here from Texas?
Can you handle Mountain Dew hot sauce soda?
Mountain Dew hot sauce
This
soda?
hot sauce soda?
And
What? First off, you had me lost at Mountain Dew.
Why, you don't drink Mountain Dew?
I don't drink Mountain Dew. Code Red?
I actually have some today.
I drink Code Red.
I got Spark. It is raspberry lemonade.
Ooh.
It's actually pretty good.
What?
I had to wake people up. I had to let everybody know that we were on. Yolanda,
What's up, Yolanda?
Okay, I'm trying to bring... I'm inviting all my friends.
Listen, there is nobody hotter than Jessica Rabbit. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would you pick?
Out of a cartoon, babe?
Out of a cartoon. Oh, shit, come on. Jessica Rabbit was fucking hot.
Come on now.
I was in particular for her tiny face.
Her tiny face?
She had a tiny face.
That's what you picked out on Jessica Rabbit?
Not cool. Sorry.
What's up, Red? How are you?
What's up, Red? Red, did you come when I fingered you?
Here we go now.
I see how this night's gonna go.
This is how it goes.
Oh shit.
Steven, I could hear you without it.
Well, it might be there now. I don't know.
Was your mic not on?
It probably wasn't.
Let's see who we got here. Where is everybody?
Well, not for nothing that that mic over there picks up like everything anyway, so it
Mine
doesn't really
does.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Thank God we don't have the fan on.
The second I make a sound, the whole thing picks up.
Fuck. What the hell is up with this fucking light? It is destroying the green screen. I'm ready to fucking turn
It
it off.
makes you look like you're in a fuzzball.
Yeah, I know. It's just fucking.
He said yes, and it felt great.
Bloody bung holes everywhere.
Is that the most action you had today, Red?
Ooh,
God,
burn.
Red.
Burn.
There's no burning involved.
Finger looking good, he says.
There was no burning involved, I promise. What's everybody up to today?
What's everybody doing for the weekend? We got 2 holidays this weekend.
I'm gonna have Thanksgiving on Saturday. It's Thanksgiving. It's where we smoke a lot of weed and we make Thanksgiving dinner. It's called Thanksgiving.
For Easter?
Yeah, I'm having it on Saturday.
Very interesting.
So you're having a thanks Easter.
No, I'm not having. I'm working on Easter. I'm not doing Easter. I'm fucking having a Thanksgiving.
All right.
I gotta work on Easter. Alex.
Yes,
Texas said his soccer podcast has a partnership with an independent pro wrestling promotion.
Nice.
Congratulations, Texas.
Good for you.
Well, I am kind of working on the bigger deal, which involves 2 AEW wrestlers, which I've been kind of wanting to interview for a while, but haven't had the shot to do it yet. Maybe able to do it with this one though.
I'm a little weirded out by these.
What the hell did you get?
So, in school,
In school.
I steal the snacks. So,
Thief!
Thief!
Look at thief! That thief!
So they gave out honey roasted sunflower seeds, right? And I don't know. I feel weird eating sunflower seeds without the shell.
Are you taking candy from babies?
No, she's stealing sunflower seeds from
seeds
freaking
from
little ones.
Middle schoolers. No, but it's just weird. Like I guess I like sunflower seeds with the seed. Like I feel like this is taking all the work out of it. And then I just eat handfuls of nuts.
Faster.
Taking the work out of it?
Yeah, like then I just have handfuls of nuts.
You serious?
Day and night.
Believe it or not, I would actually prefer them being out of the shell than being in the shell.
Yeah, look, try these and tell me this isn't strange when you have like a handful of nuts.
First off, it's not nuts, okay? It is not nuts. Let us get this together correctly. These are still seeds. They're not nuts, okay? If they were honey roasted nuts, they would be nuts. These are not nuts. These are seeds.
Do you don't think they feel like teeny tiny without the shells on your mouth?
No.
Wait, what? Are you talking about farting?
No.
Steven. Just invite Meice over, sit her in the middle, and both me and Sean welcome her to the family by letting one rip. Yeah, no, Steven, we're trying not to kill her.
She's only going to get bombed when she gets in the truck anyway.
We like Meice. And our little studio here is very tiny.
Believe me, if you start that shit in your pants, I will let people know, Ricky.
I will drop bombs as soon as you get in the truck. I will make sure that I have some primo.
I'll make sure that I eat beans and chicken and onions all week long before I come to your house.
You have to survive a flight here.
That's true.
I don't know if I would go that crazy. It is a very long, confined flight, and those bathrooms are very tiny.
All I need
I would shit my pants and then get in Ricky's truck.
And you will definitely be riding on the luggage rack. Which I do have, by the way. I do have one of those. I do have a luggage rack.
Sissy! Hi, Sissy!
No, all I got to do is go to the food truck over on McDonald Avenue.
Oh my goodness, can we?
One and done, and then go pick Meice up at the airport.
Oh my God. That taco truck is kick ass.
You're taking me for tacos, are you?
That's
a good way to make me happy.
Kick ass. I would be there every
Anybody
day
who
of
wants
my
to
life.
take me for tacos when I'm in New York, I'm willing to go with.
Listen, I would be
Just
at
don't
that
be a
truck every day
psycho.
of my life if I could.
She's got to go to the taco truck and then the place that I used to go to on Flatbush.
What?
For
For the burrito?
For the burrito.
Yeah.
Anyone going to have Bailey's in a chocolate bunny?
Oh, I don't know, but I love Bailey's.
The creme de menthe one?
Now to her endure it, how many times have you smelled it just saying?
Steve, come on. You know, when we first started doing this, and you know how small the studio is here, and I was surrounded by big men who had lots of smells.
Yes.
And they tortured me for probably the first 2 years we were here. And yeah. It was something special, I tell you.
I still torture her every once in a while, but now the windows are open, so it circulates better. At least the fan doesn't blow it in her face anymore.
I love Bailey's, though. I absolutely love Bailey's. I like Bailey's whipped cream.
What are you guys doing for Easter?
Not taking it into Keister, I can tell you that much.
I'm going to my aunt's.
Don't fucking say that until the day's over.
I am going to my aunt's.
Which means I probably won't see Melissa the whole rest of the day on Sunday.
No, I am going early, and I'm calling it a day. I'd like to think that I could go there for a couple hours, have a little family time, and say, peace, I'm out. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm done.
She's going to preemptively do like they do. They come, they eat, and they leave.
I call them the locusts, my family.
So she's going to locust herself over there, eat, and then leave.
That's what I do. I call them the locust because every year I have them for holidays. Every year I spend like bazillion hours cooking and cleaning and a bunch of shit. And they show up, they eat, and they leave. So I call them the locust. You know, I feel like it adequately describes them.
Apparently, our boys at the Divide Line are having an issue. They have logged in and logged out 12 times in the last 20 minutes.
Okay. Who are you going to see, Red? You know, it's funny. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
The other day, Gilbert Gottfried died. I don't know if you guys have not seen that or heard it.
Yes, Gilbert Gottfried died.
Whatever. So Gilbert Gottfried died, and Ricky and I had gone to see him. It was actually the last comedy show we went to go see it at the brokerage. And, you know, it's funny because like we talked about him while we were there. Because he looks so, what's even a
frail?
Like, frail. Like he had a very hard, like there's a couple of steps that go up to the stage in the brokerage. He had a really hard time getting up the stairs. He was holding on to the railing. And then he got up there and like, he just seemed like this little tiny old man and he wasn't old. Like Gilbert Gottfried died. I think he was 67?
67.
He wasn't old. And, he had this disease that I guess, you know, nobody really talked about, I guess, but it was all like muscle deterioration, kind of like a muscular dystrophy type of deal. But he got it as an adult. And the thing that's sad about the whole thing is that he's got young kids. His kids are 14 and 12. You know, even though he was older, he still has young kids. But we were just talking about it because it was the last comedy show that we went to go see. And
well, thanks to the Global Bastard for that one, because we could have gone and seen a crap load
but
more.
He was so funny that night. And I took pictures of Ricky with him before we left. And I
still have his autographed DVD, by the way.
He does.
It's over there right behind the green screen.
You know?
Which I haven't watched only for the fact being that he autographed it. Like that was a really big thing. Like I was not going to watch it if he autographed it, and he autographed it. And I will say this though, that night was really, really awesome.
You should go, Rod.
Because
comedy shows are fun.
he pulled me to the side and talked to me for like 15 minutes while he was doing all of the autographs.
Awesome. He really was.
Because I had asked him, I was like, how does it work with you all like up on stage and being in front of so many people? He was like, stand here, I'll talk to you while I'm signing autographs. And I was there for like 15 minutes. The whole rest of our group, my mom, my dad.
No. It was just Jackie and Howie that came with us that night.
Wasn't Jackie and Howie that night? I thought it was my mom and my dad that came with us.
It was Jackie and Howie.
But everybody that went with us was outside.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? They're texting me like, where the fuck are you? Why are you not out here and shit? I was like, I'm having a convo. I was having a convo with him, and it was like really fucking awesome to talk to him.
That's cool.
Because I heard at one point, though, a lot of people thought he was just a big douche. Like, a lot of people just said he was a big douche. He was not a douche at all.
No.
He was very friendly. He actually sat there and talked to people for a few minutes, and it was a great experience. And one of the things that he had said is that we were trying to get
What's up, Christina?
We actually were trying to interview him to get him on the air with us, and it fell through. I think it's probably because he got sick, because he really wasn't doing very much.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like we totally lost everything with him.
It kind of caught me off guard when we saw him, because I really didn't know that he was like that. Like, truthfully, again, I didn't know he was sick. I said to Ricky that night, it looked almost like he had a stroke.
Well,
like he really wasn't very like comfortable on his feet, like he was just kind of hanging out, and that was in 2017.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
So a couple of years ago. So,
but that Gilbert guy,
he was a great guy.
That news really kind of killed me on
what
fucking.
Is up, Carol?
Carol busting out the big dick.
Oh, we haven't seen you and your dick in a long time.
That's a big dick.
That's an 8-incher at least. Busting out the 8 inches, baby. You were talking about 88 earlier, so take that, bitch.
Oh, man.
Look at those balls. It was like...
You should get
Can
tiny
I
balls.
talk about my thing fast? Can you put that picture up that I sent you?
Give me the, give me a second. I'll put the screen up here. I don't know if I got it set up properly.
I found out a fact today. I thought it was pretty amazing. You let me know when it's up on screen.
All right, we're good to go.
So apparently in Texas, you cannot own more than 6 dildos.
Dirk, what's up, Dirk? Oh my God, it's an appearance from Dirk.
It's against the law in Texas to own more than 6 dildos. I don't know. Don't ask me where I found this, but I found it. Right? So it says, yes, you read the title correctly. The Lone Star State is one of the states where citizens have more freedoms and civil rights because people could buy unlimited guns, but it has a law that makes it illegal for a person to own 6 or more dildos.
Well, if I was in Texas, I'd be getting cooked.
So it is the legal basis for this is for obscenity. That's what it says. A person commits an offense if, knowing its content and character, it promotes or possesses with intent to wholesale promote or obscene material of whatever. And then it just says a person who possesses 6 or more obscene devices or identical or similar obscene articles is presumed to possess them with intent to promote. In other words, they think you're a sick fuck if you own more than 6 dildos.
By the way, comment of she works in a school and learns new facts. Go figure.
Shut up. I'm sorry, but my kindergarten children don't freaking know anything about dildos, and we'd like to keep it that way for a little while.
Steven, leave my kung fu hamster alone.
So not only is it illegal to own more than 6 dildos, you cannot have more than 6 artificial vaginas either, according to this article. So not only
your pocket pussies away, buddy.
Not only would I be arrested in Texas, but some of you boys, for your toys,
glad to know I don't have a pocket
might be sitting next to me
around.
In prison. Just thought you should know.
The enjoyment when she is not here is Pamela and the 5 maidens. That's about it.
Oh, you're so grumpy. Maybe we should buy you one for your birthday or for Christmas.
My birthday is next year already. Okay, let's not even go there. Let's not even go there.
I mean, like further down in this article, it says Mississippi, Alabama, and Virginia also have similar laws that forbid the possession of multiple sexual devices. So you can own more than 6 guns in Texas, but you can't own more than 6 sexual devices.
What if you have a dildo-shaped gun?
Dirk says his pocket pussy doesn't fit in his pocket. He wants a refund.
You know what? That is valid, and you could probably win.
Alex said if you get arrested down here, he'll bail you out.
I'm just telling you. I
It's a
can convince the boys
misunderstanding.
that it's
You'll
a
bail me out?
misunderstanding.
So I can't get an abortion, but God help us all if I own more than 6 dildos.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I just think that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And who's going to come to your house? Is there like a dildo inspector?
Yeah. I mean, are they going to test them out? Because I can say this is not mine.
There's probably about 1 billion fucking peeping toms in the state of Texas, and they will gladly throw you under the bus.
Who is going to come?
To do that.
Is there going to be like an investigator that comes to your house? You are under suspicion of owning more than 6 sex toys. Can we see?
About that, but
No. No.
you know, speaking, could you pull up this article, please?
Just give.
Because speaking about dildos and pocket pussies and all of that other good fun stuff.
Hold on.
This article here is absolutely great.
Hold on.
Absolutely great.
Let me get on that. Hold on.
Because, believe it or not, if I were able to do this on a flight, if I was by myself, I definitely would do it. But
you would what?
if it's a long flight, I would say that I would be doing this. That a Southwest passenger got arrested for masturbating 4 times during his flight.
You would masturbate 4 times in a flight?
If it is a fucking long-ass flight, right? For example, to fly from here to California is what, 6 hours? Right?
We're not wants to know access.
I don't know that. What?
You really need to masturbate 4 times in 6 hours?
I don't know. Fucking OBS just disconnected.
We need to talk.
All right. So it says a man on a Southwest Airlines flight faces federal charges after allegedly masturbating at least 4 times during the flight. The Daily Beast reports that it happened on a flight from Seattle to Phoenix. The criminal complaint obtained by the site claimed it happened on Southwest Flight 3814 on April 2nd, 2022. Antonio Sherrod McGarity is accused of masturbating 4 times in the seat next to a female passenger.
Why would you do it in the seat? Go to the can.
The woman took photos. While McGarity fell asleep, she told the flight crew what happened. They moved her to another seat on the flight. The woman turned the photos over to Phoenix police when the flight landed. The FBI interviewed him and said he didn't think the female passenger was uncomfortable with him masturbating, and he thought it was kind of kinky. McGarity is facing charges related to lewd, indecent, or obscene acts. So this guy whipped his dick out in the middle of this flight and didn't think this woman would mind?
Dirk, it is a pleasure having you listen to the show tonight. He goes, He goes, I can't go 6 hours without thinking how hot Amy Schumer is. That's why I don't fly. Dirk, me and you are, I'm enjoying this right now. You have no idea. I get to talk to him on Matt Connerton's show every once in a while when I get to pop on there and say hello to everybody. But Dirk is on our show tonight. This is great. Absolutely great. No, that's different than indecent exposure. He could have gone to the restroom. I'll put a blanket on that crack. That woman's got pleasurable pictures for the rest of her life watching some guy fucking slob his knob.
How do you know he's the... Well, all right, look. I think there's a difference between an attractive penis puller and a nasty penis puller.
She sat there and recorded it. Of course she liked it. Exactly. Exactly the point.
He could have been a gross guy. If he was gross, I don't think that I could have sat there the whole time and just let him do what he did.
I disagree
but if he was
with that.
hot,
yeah, if he's hot, I might just let him do it.
I might just let him do it.
I might have joined. He was really hot though.
Well, fuck it. I'm at my computer where I have my mic next to me.
You're
Listen.
surprised he felt comfortable doing that in front of. Listen to me, Texas. People do it for money online every single fucking day.
Yes, they do. I just hope I'm not an expose on what a Dirk shows. Although a little publicity would be awesome, but I don't know how well that would work. Oh, I just got to tell
Listen,
you, like,
some people are extraordinarily comfortable with themselves, and that's fine. That's fine. But it's not okay when the person next to you is not comfortable with it.
wait, it's okay if the guy is hot and then it's not worthy of the sex offender registry?
Well, that's my opinion.
Bernard, the Mile High masturbation. Well, if you ain't going to make the Mile High Club, you might as well jerk off at 1,000 feet.
Maybe
Don't think it's the same.
Maybe he was jerking off for me.
Oh. By the way,
in that case, that's something entirely different. Like if you were just jerking off to be a perv, that's one thing.
Carol says, just like fur burgers, all pickles are not created equally. By the
I don't
way,
know. Maybe I just think differently. I'm just putting it out there.
I love the fact that I know we don't have Enzo around. I don't know where Enzo is. But apparently, though, in the Daily Mail, according to Mr. Stephen Waldman, all right, he did find this lovely info for us. And I got to make us smaller so people can see it. It says here, the countries where you could be arrested if you arrive with a sex toy in your luggage. Tourists are being warned that they could risk arrest by taking sex toys on holidays with them, because certain countries, from the Maldives to Saudi Arabia, have bans on them. It says here that there are plenty of countries out there that would not be too happy if you turn up with a sex toy.
The Maldives?
Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Thailand. You can't take a dong to Thailand.
And let me tell you something. If you go to Bali, unless you're married, you can't stay in the same hotel room. You have to provide proof of marriage in Bali to go as a couple and stay in the same room. You're not allowed. Like, say you weren't married. Like, even if you were a fiance or you just had a boyfriend, and you wanted to go to Bali, you couldn't stay in the same room unless you're married.
Thank you, Dirk, for following. Much appreciated. He said here the monumental fuck up a person has to do to make a video of them is pretty big. Vietnam is on this list. Now, if you go along with the movie Full Metal Jacket, I'm pretty sure you don't need to worry about having a dong with you. There are plenty of hookers out there that'll do it for $5.
$5.
Me rub you wrong time. Me so horny.
My toys won't give me the clap. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, there you go. Malaysia is on this list.
Yeah.
India is on this list. I'm not sure about that. It's no surprise that Saudi bans them. I'd imagine it's due to the Islamic law.
Yes.
Well, think of it this way. If the women wrestlers couldn't wear their regular outfits and had to wear T-shirts and long clothing, then, yeah, I could understand it.
Of course.
Apparently those are the last ones on there, but I'd love to read the...
though. Do they sell these things there?
I don't know. Tubuku.
Do they sell toys in these countries? I know that sounds like a crazy thing.
I don't think I don't think in
you
India
can't travel there with them.
I really don't think India would. But I do find it funny though.
I
that
don't know.
The description for India says Section 292 of the Indian Penal Code bans objects which are deemed to be obscene. Objects include sex toys as well as books, drawings, and figures. No taking Barbie to fucking India.
No porn whatsoever.
Massagers can be taken into India if they're not phallic shaped.
So if it looks like a light bulb, you can take it. You know, like Caillou, who has a light bulb shaped head, which I'm probably sure you can make a vibrator out of Caillou's round fucking bulby head.
Talk about that cartoon, Caillou.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Steven knows who else I'm talking about, too. He used to play on the Yankees. He's not on the Yankees anymore.
Their band Jack Crave, Bob's and Machines. fucking killing me, Carol.
Listen, there's the video of an Australian dude video messaging his buddies while he's with an Asian woman hooker with a dick, and he's trying to get the hooker to show their dick to them. Dude, imagine. I don't know. What would? Oh, that was on fucking whatchamacallit last night.
I have an article about something like this. I posted it.
Which one would that be? Is that the
that
one? Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Did you want me to read it?
Yes, please. Because I don't have it all the way up on the other computer yet.
All right, hold on.
Boyfriend broke up with his girlfriend after he found out she was born a man. Well, technically a male.
This was kind of like, for me, so I read this and I was like, it was like a what would you do situation. Because I'm really torn about this. It says a young Australian man in 2019 called into a radio station to talk about how he had recently broken up with his girlfriend of 9 months because he found out that she was born a man. It says this brings up the debate of the thin line between transphobia and preferences. In July of 2019, 20-year-old Alex from Sydney, Australia, called into the radio station to talk about his recent breakup. He was the one who called it off because his 25-year-old girlfriend was lying to him. She wasn't cheating on him, but she didn't disclose to him that she was born a male. The pair had been intimate for the 9 months of their relationship, and Alex hadn't suspected a thing. By all accounts, the relationship was going well. Then one night, he was out with a mutual friend of his and his girlfriend. After leaving the bar, Alex went back to his friend's place, who was a bit drunk, and that's when his friend couldn't hold the secret any longer. So he said, now I've been hiding something from you, and so is your girlfriend. I think you need to know because it's wrong, and I can't leave you thinking that this is a great, honest relationship. The friend then explained to Alex that his girlfriend had undergone a sex change when she was 18. She was actually born a male. Alex was understandably quite upset by the news. He said Alex explained to the radio host that he was quite in love with his now ex-girlfriend and never would have picked her out to be transgender. He described her as a solid 7.5. He also said that being intimate with her didn't feel any different. Nonetheless, he felt as if he had been deceived. He said he had even met her family on a few occasions. She told him that she told her family that he already knew when he did it, so nobody brought it up. It wasn't just her that he felt deceived by, but everyone involved in their relationship. He was angry and he broke up with her. So so this is a longer article. But so let's just put this out there. We got a bunch of people here, right? If you were dating somebody of the opposite sex and you were with them for as long as this guy was with this girl, he was with her 9 months. If you found out that they were the opposite sex when they were born, would you stay with them after you've already been intimate with them for all these months and didn't know a difference?
I'm not even sure of that. To be honest with you, I don't think I could. I almost see it like a failed experiment.
I think us as women would know first and foremost earlier than a man would about a guy that was a girl because they probably have a pole and everything. And if I think, to my understanding from my experience of dealing with people who are trans, or I had a friend that was trans and she showed me what her privates look like, and they don't have what we would consider like, it don't look the same as a regular human dick, you know what I mean? So I think us as women, we would catch on quicker.
But if you as guys, because there's mostly guys in here, if you as guys found out that your girlfriend used to be a man.
Well, Dirk's got actually a pretty good point there. He said, what the fuck? There are plenty of open-minded dudes who are okay with dating an MTF trans person. That shit has to come out even before getting serious, and 9 months is more than enough time. Were they not bringing it up as the question of kids?
I mean, this article only says that he had called into the radio station to explain. And I think the reason he broke up with her was not because of him being upset that she was a male. It was out of the upsetment that she lied to him for that whole time and didn't tell him or give him that option of not being with her if that's the way he felt. And then she lied to her family about it and told them he already knew the whole situation so that they wouldn't bring it up when he was there with her family. So I think for him, the breakup was more out of like a betrayal, not because she used to be a male, because obviously he didn't give a shit. They were sleeping together for 9 months, and it didn't make a difference to him.
That's serious. That's something you do need to tell your significant other, so that way they can make the right choices from the outside. I think if you don't say that, it kind of makes you like a liar or somebody who's not being true and honest.
But I think,
yeah,
in that respect, that's the reason why he left her, was because she lied, not because she wasn't who she said she was. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I mean, he said, I'm completely in love with her, but she lied to me for almost a year.
Dark, we have StreamYard if you want to pop on for a few minutes.
So
you could plug your show too if you like. Because I like Dirk's show, by the way. I listen to his show a lot.
When I think of Dirk, I think of Dirk Diggler.
Now, Meice.
I'm just saying, I that's where, I read it and I thought to myself, like, we always have one kind of topic that brings up a little bit of a discussion. And this for me was like, I don't know how I'd feel. Like, I don't know. I think I would be just as upset, more because I was lied to, not because the person, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. 100%.
So, I don't know.
It's almost like a betrayal in a way.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think he left her. What happened?
I got to get where's the invite button?
Right there. So, but that's kind of where the whole thing stands. So as of then, when they wrote that article, it said that he had left her 3 weeks before that. So, I mean, we don't know how they ended up. We don't know if he went back to her. We don't know if they straightened out anything. But that was what the article was about. And I just thought it was interesting. Like, I thought it brought up an interesting topic.
And listen, unfortunately, we get to see that on way too much of TV programming. Like we were watching SVU last night, and all of a sudden there was that one girl, well, the transgender, I guess, or cross-dressing person who got dumped out of the car, and then all of a sudden has been like beaten, raped, left in the middle of the street type shit. So maybe that was a relationship that went wrong. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you're going to be dealing with that particular conversation, then maybe it should have been said and not done again 9 months later.
And not done by her. It still wasn't even done by her. It was a friend of theirs that told him.
Who threw her under the wall?
Well, yeah, because
it under the bus.
He said, I don't want you to go on any longer without knowing. He said, I feel bad. How could you know? How long could this go on?
So these things kind of happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. It's not like, oh, there he is.
Well, howdy.
Dude, what's doing, man?
What's up?
I figured I'll put away my obsession of Elden Ring for a bit to get on.
Well, welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you.
So how's it going by you?
Oh God, I've been stalking this like weird 64-year-old crazy racist online. So
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I need to fucking take a break from that sometimes.
Oh my God. I started a rebellion yesterday, by the way.
What is it?
Well, let's just say people in the Midwest from multiple groups are bombarding the crazy one.
Yeah.
Oh, they are in forces right
now. Gee, I can't imagine why. I mean, I used to be involved in Pod Awful for the longest time, and something that was brought to me by the person who runs the show is like, if you want to stop being a goon, then stop being a goon. You can't just keep going with what you're bullshitting us with and expect us to just leave you alone.
See, that's how that happens. So, by the way, this is Dirk Don. I met Dirk through Matt and Jenny, IPM Nation, the Matt Connerton
Our
show.
friends.
Yes. And they have that is I gotta say, Dirk, that is a really, really cool family to be a part of. It really is.
I had no okay. It all started off with a radio host sharing Crazy Joe's Facebook posts, and I started the curiosity, and then eventually I met Matt and Jenny from that, and so yeah, I don't really agree with like everything politically on the show so much. Well, I mean, I do have a lot of like similarities with Matt politically, but it's like I don't normally pay attention to an online political show, but I'm able to have my fun with that, with my bullshit there.
Right.
Well,
hi, ladies.
Oh man,
you want to go on a flight with me? I'll buy the tickets.
Is it pretty?
Where are we going? Wait, where are we going?
Oh, we're going wherever you want to go, babe.
Only if it's pretty. Then I'll take pictures.
We're going on a private plane all the way to Alabama.
Is Manscaped involved?
No, I don't cut down the trees.
Oh, El Natural then?
See, this is what we see. I try to tell everybody, Dirk. It's kind of funny. Like, we sit here and we have fun every Thursday night. We find all of these douchebags all over the world, and yeah, we just sit here and we bullshit, make fun of them, and I mean, it's all in good, clean fun. You know, I mean, that's the way I kind of like to keep it.
Kind of.
But some people do need to be beaten with a wooden stick with nails in it, or have a barbed wire wrapped pineapple shoved up their ass because they're just that
You're very violent.
painfully stupid.
Yeah, bully of the week.
All right, send me to school. I'll get smarter.
I fully believe in bullying the weak. I mean, there are people that absolutely deserve like every fucking thing that's coming to them. I have no idea if you've ever heard of like Ethan Ralph of the Ralph Retort or the what's that?
I'm sorry, my papa just popped in, and my friendship split.
Well, that caught my attention because I use the term Papa Dirk all the time.
Oh, so I'm sorry, Papa, Big Daddy, whatever you want, it's good.
That would be
Whatever you want, sweetheart.
That would be Mr. Stephen Waldman, who has been legit one of our faithful listeners and part of the Pipe Bomb family for over 5 years now. Like, when we started out, again, we were like the small, little, legitimate, okay, we've got one camera, no graphics, BS show, to what it became now. And Steven has been around legit. He's one of our research guys, him and Enzo. Enzo is watching us on YouTube right now. And like, our family has grown a lot, especially once we got with Jenny and Matt on IPM. So, Dirk, I definitely would love to welcome you to the family on this.
How did you find them anyway?
Believe it or not, it's the funniest thing. On one night where we didn't do it on a normally scheduled night, we normally are on every Thursday.
Yeah.
But it was around a holiday where the holiday fell on like Thursday and Friday. So we did a Saturday show. And I shared this show legit into like about 90 groups. And then everybody else shares it into groups. And it's funny that Matt and Jenny found us. And then another good friend of ours, Lynn Brunet from Canada, found us. Like, both of them found us at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And they were like, how would you like to have your material on our platforms? And I sat there, I was like, I don't make decisions first, you know, like I talk it out with my group and I see what we do or whatever. And as soon as I had mentioned it, because they absolutely enjoy that the show is original, we come out with old material and we're being ourselves, the crew was like, yeah, let's go for it. And Matt and Jenny have had us on IPM Nation for 4 years now.
Yeah, 4 years already.
The one other lady has us rolling on a whole bunch of different platforms and stuff. So, like, it just by getting into one group, like, expanded our family out so much.
Oh yeah, it's kind of nice when you at least get the invitation of somebody to get on their platform. Like, when I got on Maddox's podcast network. That was like the biggest fucking deal for my ex co-host and I.
But I've actually been watching your material, and I normally Matt's the one that shares it, or I have subscribed to it on YouTube, so I do watch it. And I find it very interesting because there's a lot of similarities of like, oh, everybody else's show has like a little piece of everything.
Yeah. Are you just watching the Arrogant Media stuff or the Java Fog as well?
I am watching the Arrogant Media. I did not know about the other stuff, so when you get a chance, send it over to me.
It's brand new. It's so fucking hard to gain an audience when you start like a brand new channel anyway.
Oh, I know that. I know that for sure because even some of the pages that we have with like the Pipebomb Radio page, the Arch Rivals page, like there's not a lot of people that are there because there's just so much variety. But like everything is still growing, 4 or 5 years later, and that's kind of the way we like it. We didn't want the bum rush early, It's a lot more pressure that way.
Yeah. Okay, so what's this topic here about the man who was deceived, betrayed, absolutely betrayed by the woman.
He was.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it was just this couple. He called into a radio station. He told them all about his relationship with this woman. A friend of theirs was the one that broke the news to him about her being a man, born a male.
Yeah.
And she hadn't told him in the 9 months that they were together. They were intimate the whole time. And I guess he obviously had no idea whatsoever. And before I read through the whole thing, I'm like, well, didn't he meet her family in 9 months? Didn't he speak to any of their friends in 9 months? And he had. But she told her family that he already knew. So it wasn't a big deal to bring it up. So nobody ever brought it up.
So nobody ever decided like, hey, here's a picture of the sweetheart here in the younger years.
I guess not.
But it's when he was a boy.
Because there had to be moments where the Albans were firing up, and he was like, let's see your yearbook.
I mean, it seems to be from this article that he was completely blindsided by this whole thing.
I don't understand that shit.
I don't either.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to be a male to feel transgender person and to be in a loving relationship. Right. Absolutely go for that if you want to. And if you're a guy who is more than open to doing that kind of thing, good for you. But I don't believe that this man is stupid enough to have gone for 9 months and not have something in the noggin jogging.
But in the reality, if that really did happen and he had no clue, anybody who is trans that wants to be needs to see that doctor because they did such a good job. They fooled a guy for 9 months.
Yeah. Good on her for getting that kind of work done. I mean,
right.
Fuck. Still.
Probably has the perfect vagina. He had hers personally built.
Of course.
God built mine, though.
She just rolled out the specs and they just went according to plan. That's how it all went.
So, Dirk, you ready? You ready for our next article?
Yeah.
Man mortified after submitting an STD result instead of a cover letter for his dream job. This sounds like something vaguely familiar. We know somebody.
We have to have a betting pool of what the STD was.
Okay, so a job seeker was left horrified after mistakenly sending his STD results instead of a professional cover letter while applying for his dream role. Unsurprisingly, the mix-up led to a prompt rejection from the company. Wow. Thank you, Dr. Obvious.
Kind of messed up because you're getting declined based on your medical. I feel an ADA violation.
Jock Paul claims to have spent hours carefully completing an application form for a digital marketing position at one of the big four consulting firms, making sure to proofread it for any spelling errors.
Hey, Jen.
Sadly, his diligent efforts were to be in vain. Sooner than the 27-year-old had sent off his application, it dawned on him that he'd sent his STD results over to the prospective employer, leaving him understandably freaked out.
I might add that he was negative for everything. He was not positive for anything on his STD results.
Fuck.
He was completely healthy.
I might want gonorrhea, chlamydia, something.
I wanted to have been a scenario where the employer like looks at the paperwork and says, "This man has herpes. I don't know if we can really hire this man or not."
Beginning the panic, Jacques realized that he wouldn't be able to retract the very personal info without withdrawing his application, meaning he would have to explain his embarrassing mishap to the recruiter. He even posted this online, which is fucking... I don't even know why I would even want to turn around and say, hey, this is exactly what I did. I'm a stupid idiot. It says, this had me crying in my office. I'm dead.
Okay. Now, on the for real, I worked at HR and I did hiring and firing for about almost 2 years. Now, thinking about somebody doing that and me seeing that and being like, okay. But on the real note, I would be like, wow, he's very responsible. He follows up. He takes care of
Well, doesn't it say something about it on the bottom? Something like...
He has then shared his story in hopes that it will help others get over their own application blunders.
I thought it said
That's
something
exactly
about,
what he.
like...
That's exactly what he put. I really hope that this potential fucked up of me sharing STD results helps you realize you need to send the proper stuff over on your job application. Thank you. You're welcome.
Always check before you hit send. Always.
I don't know. Like, how do you not see the name of the file that you're sending?
Well, you know what it is? It's usually what I do, but I'm a lot more careful when I do it. You know when you go to hit the, you go to send multiple files at one time and you hit the control button to collect all of the files and put in like a big zip file? I guarantee you that's what he did, but he just didn't notice that it said STD results. Maybe he just named the file differently or something. I don't know.
I just think the employer is, discriminating against people who have clean junk. So therefore, I'm not going to give them my business.
I agree.
Yeah, it's rude.
I agree.
Well, you know what? I hope he understood his mistake to be a lot more careful, and that if he's walking through the local supermarket and somebody says, "Oh my God, there's the prick that sent out his STD report for a fucking job interview."
Carol said, "I can only imagine the resume. Works well with others. Bukkake, quickly efficient, comes fast." Oh,
as she's dropping shit now. You just unplugged your
right,
headphones there.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
Where does it go?
There's only one hole you got to put it in.
Well, she's not used to putting shit
maybe
holes.
for you there's one
now
hole.
there's no audio at all. I can't hear shit.
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
That was a bad comment. I should have kept it to myself.
Yeah, but now you're like whacked out the fucking...
What did I do?
You unplugged the audio.
What did I
I can't do crap.
Better?
Could you not unplug the board anymore?
You shouldn't have all these wires by my hands. I'm
the
Italian,
wires
I
are
wave
by
my
her hands. Yeah, okay. You hit
That's how I speak.
She hits her own headphones and knocks the fucking splitter out.
That's how I speak. I talk with my hands. You should know this by now.
Just another pipe bomb fail.
She is a New Yorker.
At least my microphone didn't fall on me this time.
Thank God for that.
At least you have a microphone.
How many freaking weeks the microphone just fell and then I had to just talk like this as it was falling?
just hold it higher.
They're all on stands. I don't understand it. You know,
it slowly fell as the show was going on. Like I just had to.
Yeah, and then she blames me. Oh, you didn't tighten the fucking thing.
He sabotages me. He tries to make things go wrong so that this way I look like the jerk in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
You know? It's him. He does it to me every time. It's all about the ratings, Ricky. I get it.
Yeah, I know. Usually bad shit's supposed to be happening to me, not you.
Uh-huh.
You know, white guy anger. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dirk, just at this time when they start going out, you just sit back and relax. And
Yeah, this is
What I did.
this is usually the time where you pull out your alcoholic beverage and the popcorn or a favorite snack. And he's looking right now because that's the way it's supposed to go.
Hang on.
You didn't tell me it was alcoholic beverage night.
Well, I don't have mine, so I can't really do anything.
Oh. Perfect. See?
Listen, you're the one that's got the snacks. We're all good. Look at that. She just pulled out the Jim Beam honey.
Why is everybody drinking but us?
Oh, I have.
What did you drink, Dirk?
This is such bullshit.
The whiskey from Slipknot.
Ah, good stuff. Good stuff.
I have like a shitload of Iowa whiskey bottles signed. They're just scattered around the house.
Just make sure I don't come over and start visiting the whiskey.
I'll just sit here and eat my lifesavers.
I start getting naked because this shit's gonna make me hot.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Are you wearing pants today, Meice?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
Yes, she is.
Huh?
Are you lying?
Yes,
Are
she
you
is.
lying?
No, what are you wearing?
No. I got pants on. Pants on.
Oh, look, she actually does have pants on.
She actually showed everybody.
proud of you.
Yay.
I'm so proud of you.
I wish my soundboard was
fucking
working.
lying.
I
I
only-
got pants on. You want to see?
How long before you picked me up did I put pants on?
7 minutes before I got there.
He's like, I'm coming to get you. I was like, all right, I'll put on pants.
Meice said she'd try the Jim Beam apple.
Huh?
I don't
Carol
know.
said you should try a Jim Beam apple.
I have the
Tried
bottle of fucking
don't
Jack
drink-
Apple rolling
I
around
don't know
somewhere.
why the fucking swig of that. It's because it was in reach and I found it. I don't know to drink.
Enzo,
boy.
shut it.
I didn't want the guest to drink by himself. I had to be a good hostess.
You see
That's
this?
okay.
This
I'm
Enzo?
used to drinking by myself.
They call that alcohol.
Do not tell me that you play this song "I Drink Alone" like religiously.
Oh, I can't stand that artist. No. My partner and I wanted to go get some drinks a few weeks ago, and we decided we'll go to the Mexican restaurant that I go to. And I had one jumbo margarita, and then as soon as the waitress is asking, "Do you want another?" I turn to her and I ask her, "Should I do it?" But it was really more. It was really more of like a validation I was seeking in terms of like, I want one, but I don't want to look like an asshole to you here.
Stephen Waldman says, "What's the difference between kinky and perverted? Kinky is when you tickle your girlfriend with a feather. Perverted is when you use the whole bird."
If a man has a hen house, don't trust that man.
This is definitely true. Oh boy! So have we tortured you enough, Dirk?
What? No, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
Fuck.
Good. Because I'm going to the next article. This is actually a pretty funny article because I talked about it on the radio show and I felt like it didn't get enough pop, so I'm bringing it to Pipebomb. A New York judge dismisses Kellogg's Frosted Strawberry Pop-Tarts lawsuit.
I didn't even know there was one.
Yes, there was. A federal judge in Manhattan had dismissed a proposed class action suit against Kellogg's using misleading labeling to exaggerate the amount of strawberries in its Frosted Strawberry Pop-Tarts. In a Thursday night decision, U.S. District Judge Andrew Carter said reasonable shoppers would not expect strawberries to be the main ingredient in a pre-packaged processed sugary treat called Frosted Strawberry Pop-Tarts. Before I even... Why the fuck would you sue Pop-Tarts?
Because there's no strawberries.
Who the fuck cares?
People want natural strawberry flavoring.
If you don't like the strawberry, don't get the fucking strawberry one. They got about 80...
Breakfast. It's just a snack.
Does actually have strawberries in it.
They have 85,000 other different fucking flavors you could go for.
Which there are no real fruit involved in. That's what they're talking about. That the people want different, like they want real stuff in there.
Good luck.
Well, Pop-Tarts are supposed to be like a pocket pie, but it's got so much fucking frosting all over it that it's like, who gives a shit whether or not it has actual fruit in it. You're eating a dessert for breakfast.
Listen, not for anything, Pop-Tarts can be eaten at any point in the day. I remember when I used to come home from school, that was a fucking moon's age ago. I used to get a package out of the closet. I used to put them in the toaster and eat them that way.
Who toast them? I didn't.
I also used to put extra chocolate syrup on them.
What?
You don't toast your Pop-Tarts?
Never have.
I don't always.
Okay, let me ask you this way. Do you prefer your pie to be cold or warm?
Wait, what pie are we talking about?
It doesn't matter. Okay, anything except for like chocolate pie or like lemon meringue pie. Like I'm talking a fruit pie.
Well, apple pie is always got to be. You should usually always be hot.
Yeah, like a strawberry pie or a cherry pie. You want that shit warm. That's the same idea with Pop-Tarts. Again, like I mentioned, Pop-Tarts are supposed to be like a pocket pie.
Sounds so kinky. I can't.
I'm talking about warming your goddamn food. How is that kinky?
Yeah, you'll get to
Welcome
you'll
to
get
Pain Train
You'll get
Pipebomb.
to know Meice.
What do you do? What do you do? Shove like pie sticks in your vagoo?
Oh,
Well, you've seen American Pie, right?
oh my
I
God.
can't even.
I
I don't always eat Pop-Tarts warm. We get Pop-Tarts all the time.
we
Gotta eat them cold.
But you know what though? Like some people.
I'm gonna be up in front with you. I've had once, and this was like 2 years ago, where somebody heated my Pop-Tart, and I didn't know people did that. I always just grabbed it and just ate it.
First off, there are Pop-Tarts that really should not be heated up.
I thought they're all
what?
supposed to be
Okay,
heated.
no, not well. They are called toaster pastries, but there are some that, like for example, s'mores should be hot because you can heat up all
And
the
which
filling
ones
on
would
it.
you think shouldn't be hot?
Yeah.
I would definitely say the one with
Melissa,
the
all
brown
of them.
sugar. The
All
brown
of
sugar
them.
one
Brown.
is not great fucking warm.
Oh, warm
Yes,
brown
it is.
warm
I-
brown
I am
sugar
not
like a
a-
cinnamon roll?
I'm not a fan
Oh
of
my
it.
god.
I'm not a fan of it. Because if I wanted a cinnamon roll, I'd get a fucking cinnamon roll. You know, I just
And
can't do that with a
you know,
Pop-Tart.
If I feel like this is gonna get heated up, if they're gonna heat up my Pop-Tart, do I get a scoop of ice cream with it? That's all I want to know.
I used to put chocolate syrup on them. What? Mm-hmm.
That sounds disgusting.
It's not. Believe it or not. No.
Were you at that time?
If I was pregnant at the age of 12, there'd be a serious fucking problem going on.
Who's the mother?
And how old is this kid by now? Stephen Waldman's going to the Met Home opener tomorrow. Enjoy, dude.
Awesome.
Oh my God. See, this is what we do on the show. Now we argue about food. I mean, Burger King is being sued over the size of its Whoppers, for Christ's sakes.
Is it?
Yeah. Some freaking
People fucking sue over everything.
the article really generally surmises that they portray the sandwich as this huge fucking burger when they advertise it on TV or in a magazine or on a billboard or whatever. Some lazy, good-for-nothing idiot decided to sue Burger King because the burgers that he was getting were not the sizes of the ones in the articles or the advertisements.
I'm trying to think of what kind of burger he's thinking of. Like, it's not like the Hardee's thick burgers.
Listen, they have always gone to show in advertising that they show you the perfect fake burger when they put it on the advertisement.
Yeah.
And then you get it, and it's not anything close. For example, and we've actually recently come across this, okay? The sourdough burger that Burger King put out, okay?
First of all, I didn't even get a sourdough burger. Wait, I lied. I got the sourdough burger and you didn't get one.
Yes.
And then I gave you, out of the kindness of my heart, my sourdough burger so you wouldn't complain that you didn't get one.
Now, when you think of a sourdough bun, right?
Sure.
The bun is not like a fucking like 2-inch round bun. It's usually like a 4 or 5-inch round sourdough piece of bread with shit in the middle, and then another piece of sourdough bread on the bottom. This thing came in the size of like a hockey puck. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is the sourdough sandwich that they're giving me? Like, I could eat 4 of these. But this is what people do now. Like, they're like, oh my God, it's not the big 3-inch patty that we saw on TV. Let's sue Burger King.
That's why I hate that scene from Falling Down where the main character is like bitching about the burger that he got, and he holds up the fucking restaurant over it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that mentality. Fuck that. Like who has the time to put together like the perfect gourmet goddamn burger while you're working in a fast food restaurant?
The only burger that I've seen that's come close is probably Smash Burger.
Yeah, Smash Burger.
That's the only thing that I've actually seen close. Like, you see it up on the board, and it's got its immaculate glow and everything else, and it comes out, and I'm like, wow, it actually looks similar to what I just saw on the board. That's the only place I've ever seen anybody come close.
While you're shitting, the whole time since we started talking about hamburgers, I'm just trying to think about how I can get me a hamburger right now.
You know,
there's also White Castle. Like, White Castle's not going to bullshit you about what they have.
No, not at all. But then again,
don't you ugh me when I talk about White Castle. White Castle is fucking amazing.
Yes,
have
it
you ever...
is.
Yeah, the ones that come in the frozen freezer, because I went to the White Castle after
No. You go to White Castle, blazed off your goddamn mind after a concert, and you fill your soul.
The ones from the freezer tasted better. It was
no, they don't,
bro. Prove me wrong,
bruh. I know burgers better than you do.
Fuck! I waited in line 35 minutes for this shit.
Yes.
Well, if you waited,
my fries and gotten one.
Then you went to the wrong White Castle.
Yeah.
I fucked up because it was disgusting. My fries were cold. I ordered everything because I wanted to get like a little bit of I ordered the chicken faces thingies, whatever those are.
Chicken faces?
What are
chicken rings. They're chicken rings.
Faces?
She ordered chicken faces. I don't know where the fuck you went.
I ordered the little box that had like 16 and fries. Everything was cold. It had no flavor. I was sad. I waited.
Okay. Here's the line of questioning for you. And Dirk, I know you'll agree with me on this. Did you wait to eat them when you got home, or did you try to eat them right away?
No,
well,
sir.
I don't have a White Castle where I'm located. I have to go to White Castle if I'm.
And I pulled right into the fucking parking lot as soon as we got it. Opened that shit up and was like, nom nom. Yeah, I was disappointed.
That's because you ate chicken faces.
Little one, nom nom nom.
I ordered my chicken faces at the White Castle because they look like my papa. No, we don't have a White Castle where I'm located, so it has to be like if I'm in Chicago for a concert or something.
You got Kumar some shit.
What's that?
You got a Harold and Kumar some shit.
Well, I can't because it's like in the middle of a road trip.
Oh man.
So unless I feel like exposing myself of like smoking pot in a hotel, I can't really do that.
Because our closest one now is how far away from us?
It's 17 minutes.
Yeah.
And the last time we had it there, it wasn't particularly
It wasn't great.
Good.
See?
No. Wasn't great because of location. Not because the food wasn't good, because of where it was located.
It's not exactly in a kindly neighborhood.
Where is this?
Well, I live in Brooklyn.
We're in Brooklyn.
So if I were to say anything, it would be like the Starrett City area, like East New York kind of part of Brooklyn. And yeah, there are not some nice people there.
God, you sound like some real New Yorkers.
Listen,
We are.
Listen. You know, like somebody else who portrays himself to be one.
Meice's in Arizona, and Ricky and I are in New York.
Where you at, Dirk?
Iowa.
Ooh.
That's Buckeye country, isn't it?
No, it's not. That's a different state.
Iowa. Yellow. Hawks. Wait.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Hawkeyes.
I might have got confused. Yes, I got it confused.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enzo says there's 20 different White Castle locations in New York City. So you have your choice, but there are some that were in very, very great locations where you could walk in legit at like 2, 3 a.m., get a case, and be like, okay, I'm done for the night. Not anymore because some of them are closing down, but they're putting high-rise buildings where the White Castles are. Ain't that special?
See, you got to let it have the character of White Castle there. You know, it builds character for the city.
Yeah, that's why I hate to say it, but like I've had White Castles outside of New York, and the muster factor is always there for some reason. Like I've never, again, we've discussed this on past shows. Why do people put mustard on burgers?
I like mustard on a burger.
Oh, here we go again.
What do you mean? Here we go again. What's this thing about mustard now?
Oh,
Because not every place here in New York puts mustard on a burger.
On a burger, and I'm completely against it.
Why?
I don't really like I don't think it belongs there.
Love. I just ate a burger with mustard and pickles only.
No patty.
You're weird.
No pack.
Oh, there was meat.
You got her. You got her.
There was meat.
Well, there was the one opportunity where my brother-in-law did order a Big Mac and he didn't get any meat on the sandwich. He had cheese, he had sauce, he had the buns, he had no burger.
Oh my god!
Oh, how do you fucking forget the patty?
How do you forget? I could understand maybe you could forget one patty, but not both of them. So I have seen it happen.
I don't know. I feel like that should be like ingrained in you from how many times you would make the burger anyway.
Like muscle, what is it?
Muscle memory.
Yeah, but but that's always an ongoing thing. Like in the city itself, burger places don't put mustard on it. You go outside of New York City,
as soon as you leave
like
here,
you go upstate, and boom, there's the mustard on the burger.
Everything. Kills
You know what
me.
mustard has less fat, so the more north you go up with the hoodie there is, the more mustard you'll see.
Listen to me. God gave me these curves to not have to worry about the less fat in the mustard.
I think
she was gonna fight over that. Oh, there's less fat in the mustard.
You see a skinny man in Minnesota, and you tell him your bloodline is weak. You will not survive the winter.
Is that hurtful to them?
What's that?
Would that be hurtful to say?
Your bloodline is weak. Yes.
That's like balls, right? And the
Your audio cuts out, so I'm like catching bits of that there.
I said, is that insinuating that your bloodline is weak?
Yes.
Is that what he just said?
If you're skinny, if you and your family are skinny in Minnesota, like if anything happens there during the winter, you're kind of fucked. Good luck huddling together for the warmth.
Did you explain?
Jesus Christ! Is that a sex joke there that you're making?
Take it out.
This sounds like a bad episode of Naked and Afraid.
You have watched so many episodes of Naked and Afraid with me. It's unreal.
Yeah, and fucking OBS disconnecting again. I hate this shit. Fucking program. Good thing I record everything on top of it all. Listen, that show is out there. Okay?
Did you ever watch Naked and Afraid?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I don't even know what that show is.
Oh.
Okay.
So the premise of the whole thing is they just drop one man and one woman naked in the middle of some kind of like wilderness or like tough survival area, like usually like in a rainforest or a beach someplace, like where there's really nothing but them and nature. And they have to live there for 21 days and survive off the land naked. And then on the last day, they have to find their way out, and somebody comes to rescue them. So it's like people who are like those survivalists, like that live off the land and know how to build fires and tents, like their own structures out of the forest and stuff. Like that's kind of the way the show is. But they have to survive 21 days out in the woods. So like I've been making every Sunday, it's on like marathon. and I make Ricky watch it with me.
Well, just so you know, have you heard about the new show, Naked and Afraid of Love? And it's a love show, and it is on Discovery Plus right now. Check it out. It's where they're naked and afraid and trying to find love. Believe me, if you're that afraid, you might not.
I need you to describe this more here. Like, what kind of setting are these people in? Like,
it's always an extreme. It's always an extreme setting of some sort. Like I said,
they were in the swamps of like Louisiana.
They brought them
at
to
one
the swamps
point.
of Louisiana.
The naked and afraid in Love One.
Love One. There you go.
15 naked strangers ready to find love will strip down and bear it all in an ultimate challenge that blends survival, romance, and everything in between.
Disgusting.
Now everybody's going to be checking out their Paramount Plus for that. I'd be like, oh, we're going to see this show.
If you've not watched Naked and Afraid, you should at least once.
I hate to say it, but some of they put people in some of the weirdest spots. They put them in the swamps of like Louisiana, and
these people
like
these people get eaten alive by like every bug that there is. They have to like kill wildlife like snakes and giant lizards and fish to eat.
Hills and
they don't
I want there to be a scenario where some guy is like, I had this parasite swim up my dick while I was in this reality TV show.
They've had that. They have those,
happened.
you know those, and then they had like the guy that had, those bot flies that get under your skin and then they grow under your skin and they have to extract them. They had those on one episode.
Yeah, the guy went like 8 days with it impaled in his skin. And when they finally picked him up, the first thing that they did when he got off the truck was they tried to extract the bug out of his skin. It stayed there for 8 days. Looked like just like a giant freaking pussy pimple on the side of his leg.
Yeah, and it probably wasn't something he could just pull out.
No, they had to go in and surgically remove it.
Yeah, I know if a tick gets in there, like you got to be careful of how you actually pull a thing out. Otherwise, you could just leave the head in there, and it fucks with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But apparently though it's the perfect thing for weight loss because people lose like 14 pounds, 20 pounds.
I told Ricky we should go on it just to lose weight.
I was like, fuck no, I am not having my fucking dick swing in the wind with fucking 2 million mosquitoes.
It's not like I've never seen it before.
But I don't need 2 million mosquitoes trying to bite at my pecker. Fuck that.
I'm sorry, our ancestors had mosquitoes biting at our peckers. I think we can deal.
Fuck, they good for them. I'm not them. This is 2022, like not freaking 1893. Yes, my bloodline actually does go back that far. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Or you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, it should happen.
Oh my God. All right,
we can kind of wrap it up. We're actually a little bit at that time.
We're done.
I mean, I did not do the merch promo, but I'm okay with that.
No, do your merch promo. Sell things.
Nobody's buying anything right now. They're all waiting for their taxes.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, believe me, I pushed it. I'll send you the site, Dirk, and you can see like the. All I can say is that the artwork that I've done in the last month has just been completely and utterly out there. Like I just did a new design and from an original one, and that's gonna get posted as soon as I can come up with a description. But I have piled out so much artwork, it's not even funny. I've pretty much took people's ears off about it.
Okay.
You can ask Meice. That's why she's got her hand on her fist right now. She's like, "Oh, he's talking about the merch again." God damn it!
Not it. I'm actually pretty high.
No, we couldn't tell at all.
It's
A little high.
We couldn't tell at all.
Does it ever get to be a problem when you're like getting high on the show and then all of a sudden you have a hard time functioning? Because I tried doing that on a stream where I was playing Among Us with a bunch of people, and I couldn't do it. I was like babbling to myself over dumb shit while my character was wandering around.
It usually happens when Meice's trying to write out the show notes.
Hey, always high. People be like, I'm high as fuck. Everyone always is. the rebuttals to that is like, you're always high.
Do you remember the night that she ate all those the edibles, the cake
Oh,
pop balls?
yes.
And she goes, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that last one. By
Yeah.
the time the show ended, she couldn't even talk. She was like, all right, I'm done.
It's like, Meice, you taking notes? I'm like, what?
We take notes?
Yeah, we take notes. Hey, Dark, you got anything you want to promo, dude?
Oh, I have a newish channel called Java Fog, and there I do my streams on Sundays, usually Sunday mornings. But this week it was Sunday night with someone that I met through the Church of Satan, who is an adult content performer, as in she makes her own adult content videos online. Great chat about being an e-girl and selling your own nudes on the internet.
There you go. All right. I'm sure the women have absolutely nothing to say to finish the show out, right?
No, I never have anything to say.
So,
Comments.
dang.
I like talk. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Ricky.
Like, comment.
In slow-mo.
Share.
All right. Pipebomb Radio NYC Flashback Fridays tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do not have to rush out of studio tomorrow.
We have no bowling.
There's no bowling for 2 weeks. I'm kind of happy with that.
Woo!
And then just hope everybody kind of enjoys their Easter. Don't do the drinking and driving thing because that would be stupid. And also shout out, it's also the start of Passover tomorrow.
Yes.
But by the time people listen to this, Passover will have already happened. And, we just kind of wish you had a great holiday. So.
And a happy birthday to my baby B.
Cool beans. All right. Dirk, thank you for coming on. Massively appreciate it, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Till next week. We will catch you guys later.
Wow, did you like that show? Hey, if you did, like, follow, subscribe, and share out our show. And if you need merch, we got you. Don't forget to check out paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for show merchandise at great prices. Tune in next week for another episode of Pain Train Pipe Bomb.